Hello everybody on Facebook and YouTube over here. Hey everybody on Instagram over there. This is going to be a very short video, just reminding you it's Tuesday right now, and a week from yesterday, next Monday, we're going to be live in our January 5-day masterclass. It's going to be the absolute best way for you to start off 2021 with the right mindset. I'm in my gardening gear. We're heading out doing some bits and pieces in the garden, myself and my wife and the kids now today. So we're getting all of our raised beds ready and getting them prepared for some spring planting, because it's just a glorious day and the kids are off school, so it's great to get out. There is a little bit of a connection between what I'm doing today and what we will be doing in our masterclass, because you see, what a lot of people don't know is that every single day about 70,000 thoughts are passing through our minds. And we are going to be using soil to plant our vegetables for the spring and the summer. And soil is only kind of somewhat fertile, but your mind is extremely fertile. And every thought, whether you are controlling those thoughts or not, they are taking root and they are producing fruit. So they are producing some sort of a result. Okay, so if you can learn, and that's what we'll be teaching in the masterclass, how to filter those 70,000 thoughts into what you actually want to be thinking about every day, and getting rid of the stuff that you don't want. So when you plant physical seeds in the ground, your job after that is just to put in good seeds. If you put in bad seeds, you can't at all expect to have successful harvest. So you've got to put in good seed. You've got to put the seed into good soil that you've taken care of. And then after that, we really are not in too much control of our results. All we are in control of is getting rid of the negativity around us, making sure that we're pulling out the weeds, watering it well, so your mindset is a lot like a garden. There's a great book called As a Man Thinketh, and he refers a lot in that book. It's over 100 years old, and it's one of the real formative books in personal development and mindset, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And he talks about the subconscious mind being like a fertile garden. But I know from working with people over the last number of years in this field that it's a lot more fertile than any garden. It will always produce what you put into it. But the problem is, a lot of us are not really the majority of us are not taking care of our mind. And we're letting all this silly thoughts go through it every day and worrying about things, and sure enough, the things that we're worrying about will happen. But you can learn how to stop that. You can learn how to just be in control of every single thought that you're taking on board. And then after a while, you can learn to really instigate your own type of thinking. You mightn't really believe it at the beginning, but after a while, and being around the right kind of people and having the right kind of leadership and guidance, switching off silly stuff like the national media, especially in Ireland, it's local radio stations, mainstream radio stations, TV. There's very rarely positive stuff on. It's just, especially in the year 2020 with COVID this and COVID that all the time. So, you learn how to filter out the negativity, how to focus on what you want, turn down all of the noisiness that's out there in the world today, in the modern world, with all the different types of social media distracting you, and just get really focused on your life, from what you want to do from when you get out of bed in the morning until you go to bed at night. So yeah, look, wherever you're seeing this video, there is a link attached somewhere, and in that link you can find your way into our 5-day masterclass. It starts on Monday. I'm going to be doing a little bit of an intro on Sunday evening. I'll be producing that link over the next few days. And on Sunday evening, I'm going to give you some guidance on how to best prepare for Monday. But stage one is join the group. The minute you join the group, one of my amazing team will contact you, and they'll be your guide for the week ahead. They'll be like chaperoning you through it and making sure you've got the workbook and making sure when we go live. So it's going to be from 12 till 1. And there's a replay, constant replay in the group that you can watch at any time. But it's not for the general public. It is only in our closed private Facebook group. So come along, learn how to really think and put your thoughts exactly where they're meant to go. And all that noise and all that silliness, just get rid of it. Declutter our mindset and become really focused and driven on what it is that you want to achieve. And that's really what we do in my company, the Academy of Thinking into Results. I see some wonderful clients on here who I think might testify to that. We meet every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We've created a great community of people who are doing just that. They've just decided, enough is enough. I'm sick of waiting and hoping and wishing and wanting that someday stuff is going to happen for me, and they're literally rolling up their sleeves and making it happen. So they're stretching, they're going after goals they never thought they would go after, and it's getting them to test their resolve. It's getting them to test themselves, but the beauty of it is they're not, like, they have to do it on their own, but they're not alone. They have me and all the rest of my team, and they have this big client group around Ireland and the UK and beyond, down New Zealand and Australia and places like that as well. And we're all just rooting for one another. Like, me and my family are just going to take care of our garden. But imagine if we'd friends and family from around the village of Portmagee or Valencia, and they came over. It'd be a lovely team thing if everyone helped us out, you know. But a lot of the time you're doing this on your own, and you do have to ultimately do the work, do the study, do the writing, create the goal because it's your life. But you have a great team and a great structure. So the general public gets to experience that for 1 week of every month, and that is starting next week. So if you want to experience what I do with my clients, what Irish, you know, really people living in this beautiful country of ours, where, you know, I think we've a really good attitude for a lot of things, but you'd often hear, you know, even I noticed with friends and family, they were like, oh yeah, that positive stuff, you know, but secretly they're interested, you know. So this is a great way for you to have a little bit of an insight. It is a very, very good week. We've done these quite a few times. The workbook is really well structured. You get to get a really strong taste of what it is like to start making some key changes in the action steps that you should take every day. We're very busy people now, and we're only going to get busier. There's always going to be more to do and more distraction. So when you learn how to be in control of you, it's the best thing. It's the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. And if you're somebody like me who was really driven before, it's like, I got to be better for my wife, or I got to be better for my kids. And the sooner you start being better for yourself, the more they'll see the best of you, the happier you. We have to get a little bit selfish around our mindset and take care of ourselves. When you do that, everything else seems to just line up perfectly. Okay, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching this video, wherever you're seeing it. It would be great if you share it on. Maybe tag some people. Maybe, you know, I think if you're living in Ireland, we're on this silly lockdown stuff at the moment. So you might know that some of your friends from your coffee mornings or whatever, they're at home as well. So why not send them our way, and both you guys, you know, get together, start studying this next week. I think you're going to have, you know, it's an hour a day, and I think you'll be really, really, really glad you did. Usually the first or second day, we see the group just blow up with comments. Everyone's so grateful for us putting on this masterclass. Okay. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Talk to you soon.